All right, let's do this. Hi everyone. It's Thursday, and I spent some time. Hey Scott, spent some time creating a little animation here. So here we go. It's Thankfulness Thursday. Um, that was a. I'm in that state of mind where little things like that feel like big wins. So because I could actually do it and it worked. So, what's going on for me these days is my relationship with my creaky, achy old body. I'm 55, I'm not that old, but I have been grappling with just noticing how, yeah, my fitness, my strength, my speed, things that I used to really just take for granted. Uh, it's not the same as it was. And if I get into this comparing mindset, I invariably go down some dark alleyways because I realize like I can probably put some effort in and to get myself into really good shape again, but it probably will never quite be like what it once was way back when. And I think that needs to be okay because otherwise it's going to be yeah, otherwise it's going to just result in suffering. And so this quote here I think is apropos. Gratitude is less about getting what you want, it's more about wanting what you already have. So I think there's some real wisdom in there of just noticing when the comparing mind kicks in and says, yeah, but it used to be like this and you used to be able to, that and whatever else it was. That's all fine and good, but it's really just it's literally a figment of our imagination. And what we're left with is, yeah, but right here, right now, this is what you've got. And can you find the beauty and the satisfaction in this? And then obviously the extreme version of that, many of my parents are aging and I've been struggling with supporting them from afar. And my dad's body is it's a challenge for him. And if he spends a lot of his time comparing what he's got now in terms of tremors and hearing loss and lack of mobility and weakness and things like that, if he spends all his day comparing this to what once was, it's pretty rough. And I know he slips in and out of that at times. And anyway, so today's sort of a rallying cry to say, let's see if we can really touch into and connect with what we've got and notice that part of our mind that has this natural tendency to compare. Um, yeah, and sort of, look at our physical state through that lens and just see where it takes us. So start by closing our eyes, taking a couple of minutes to just settle into right here, right now. The fact that we're all on this call means that on some level we're blessed with the space, the time, the safety, the technical aptitude and ability to make this connection. And we get to do this right now. So just for a few minutes, we get to try to access this version of our higher self, grateful, open, expansive, real, authentic. I'm guessing most of you can relate to this, this thing that I was touching into earlier, aging. Mm, just think back to when you were in your early 20s. Maybe you drank a lot or did drugs or did things that would just be at this point probably really really challenging, really detrimental, right? Staying up really late and, not hydrating, drinking lots of alcohol, um, or, going on a really long hike, doing something athletic and outdoorsy. Just noticing how quickly the body responded, recovered, adapted. I think one of the hallmarks of aging is that all of those metabolic and biological processes slow down. And obviously, they're much slower when you're 90 than when you're 50 or when you're 35. But there's a definite sort of change that happens. And if we make our present moment and our present experiences, the value of them, if we make that contingent upon a comparison to what once was when we were 17 or 20, it can be really challenging. So the invitation today is to see if you can notice that part of you that does that comparison. It's a normal part of being human. Just notice it. See it for what it is. See if you can sink just a little deeper into, yeah, and this is what I've got right now. Sort of making a statement of fact that is not in comparison to anything, but literally just like, yeah, I have these legs, these knees, these hips, shoulders, neck, this whole body that supports me in this way now. It enabled me to get from here to there, groceries. I can drive a car. I can fill in the blank. I don't want to assume that I know what's going on for you. But just notice what it enables you to do on the daily basis. You feel into a sense of appreciation for the body that allows you to do the things that you get to do on the regular right now. Walking, tasting, smelling, seeing, hearing, thinking. Connecting, being creative, solving problems, being kind, connecting with others. I've noticed that as my body ages and I'm less able to do certain things that involved power and speed and agility, there's another part of me that has gotten deeper and more competent. And that has to do more with compassion and perspective and love. So things that were oftentimes not available to me when I was younger. And there it is. So just feeling the gratitude for your ability and these other domains of being human. So gratitude is less about getting what you want. It's more about wanting what you already have. My guess is that if we really take stock of what we already have, we're all pretty well off. We're pretty rich. Take a deep breath in through the nose, blow out breath through the mouth, relaxing the hands and the belly, the lower back. Hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, through the mouth. Again, relaxing the hands, the belly, the throat, chest, letting it all go and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, come on back. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what else to add to that. Yeah, just sort of taking stock, see if you can spend the rest of your day just going through it and just noticing like, oh, these are all the things that I have that are available to me. And notice that part of your mind that might be comparing this to like, yeah, but it should have been like this, or it used to be, or whatever. So hope that was helpful.